What's up, everybody? It's your boy Chef from Off the Dome, back in with another video. Today we're going to be talking about, will CM Punk ever return to WWE since he returned to AEW for the StarCast, did an interview or whatnot. I personally have not heard the interview. A lot of people say it was terrible. Some people say it was okay. They said Mike Johnson's a piece of shit. It doesn't matter what you think about Mike Johnson or what you think about CM Punk. The point is they at least got him to do an interview inside of the wrestling bubble, if you would say. I think it's inevitable that CM Punk will return to WWE. Now, as a full-time wrestler or a part-time wrestler, I don't think that's the case. I think what CM Punk will wind up doing, he will wind up like Sting and a lot of other acts. All those Punk did wrestle in WWE for years. He's going to be more of a Bret Hart, Sting type of case where he will avoid WWE for 13, 15 years, and eventually he'll come back. Now, granted, the future of WWE, it depends how much money we're talking. Because Punk is a businessman at the end of the day. And with WWE declining the ratings, they still do get a lot of money for those shows in Saudi Arabia and the stock market going up and down eventually like that. Oh, I got to sneeze, man. You know, they still have money there. And I'm not saying to go out of business in 20 years, but it's a possibility they won't be able to afford certain people. And do you think that at that point, unfortunately, I think Vince probably will be dead. Triple H probably be in charge with Stephanie and Shane. Will those three want to pay CM Punk that $3 or $4 million to get him to come back for a year contract? I know Punk's gonna come back for $1 or $2 million. It's gonna take a lot to get that guy to come back. They paid $75K for this interview, so imagine if he's dealing with WWE. These guys have more money, more resources. At least in 20 years, we don't know if AEW will still be around. So he's going to request a lot of money for even one appearance. He's going to be like a Steve Austin type of deal. He'll appear once or twice every 2 or 3 years, but it's going to cost you a lot of money. And I think that people need to stop questioning if CM Punk's going to return to the ring. I don't think it's going to happen. The guy's 40. When he was doing UFC fights, I think he was 35. That was about a year and a half ago. The guy's almost 40, or he is 40. I'm not sure on that. But he's getting older. He already knows that his health matters more than the wrestling. He still has a decent amount saved up. I'm pretty sure every gig and event he does, he's going to get paid for the future. He may start a podcast. Who knows? He may make appearances and do different StarCast things. But returning to wrestling full-time or even part-time, I think people need to go ahead and eliminate that out the scenarios. CM Punk's not that type of guy. He's not doing it at this point. He's not Daniel Bryan. He's not going to try to return to the ring. He's not doing none of that. He's not an Edge. He's not going to do any stunts. CM Punk right now, he's strictly about the money. He misses it somewhat, but I don't think he misses it enough to even be a part-time wrestler. So even a 3-match-a-year agreement like with Undertaker or Brock Lesnar type schedule where he wrestles like every other pay-per-view, I don't even think Punk would do that. And the only other thing I can think of is maybe if there was a star that he possibly would see in WWE, because he probably still watches WWE occasionally. He gets curious. But if he hears about a star that he can relate to and that he thinks he can work with and make their career better so it won't wind up like his and they won't be a shoe and all that, I think when we talk about that, he may come back for that reason. Same thing, I think Austin may come back if he would see someone on the main roster that had potential and it could be a megastar and that was similar to The Rock or himself. I think he would help them out. So it depends what type of person is on the roster. It depends what the money looks like. It depends what he feels like. He got the rest of his life to decide this. I'm pretty sure WWE is going to be around for a while, but the financial situation is forever and going to be in question. So, overall, CM Punk will not be returning. I don't think there's a chance he'll be returning in 5 or 10 years. I think he's going to hold and wait out. Now, if he wants to back in the ring at AEW, I wouldn't be that surprised either because they're probably willing to pay him more money than anyone else on the roster. He's getting Jericho plus money, you know. That's just what it is. But like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell me what you think about CM Punk. And let me know, do you think he's going to come back to wrestling in WWE or AEW? Or do you think that's it? Peace out. This is your boy Chef from Off the Dome.